Movie guy here with a Blu-ray and DVD update. I got a lot of movies from my father and at a flea market recently up in Armstrong Middle School. First movie I got is a movie by Ivan Reitman. It has David Duchovny, Evolution. This movie I like because it had like a Ghostbusters type feel on it, and this might be the closest thing to Ghostbusters we'll get because ever since Bill Murray and Harold Ramis had fallen out over Groundhog's Day, it's real good. It has Sean William Scott from American Pie, Orlando Jones from The Replacements, and Julianne Moore from Hannibal, and it has David Duchovny from The X-Files. It's like they search aliens like that, and it's like Ghostbusters. Next, I got is a classic movie for my dad. My dad gave me a few classics because I like sci-fi also. Besides horror, I got the original War of the Worlds special edition. This one has the commentators, actors, Anne Robinson, Gene Barry, commentary Phil Draco, Joe Dante, film historian Bob Burns, and Bill Warren, author of Keep Watching the Skies, The Skies Fall in the Making of War of the Worlds, H.G. Wells, the father of science fiction, Mercury Theater on air presents the War of Worlds radio broadcast done by Orson Welles. Yes, it is done by Orson Welles. I read that, and it also has a lot of other cool special features. If you don't know what War of the Worlds was, like invaders from Mars come and try to take over our world, it's a great movie. You gotta see it. Another one I got is a great classic from the 50s, and it's with Michael Rain, Patricia Neal, and Hugh Marlowe. The Day the Earth Stood Still. If you remember those famous words, Hort, Klaatu, Nikto, Barada. That was, if you know about this movie, it's not the Keanu Reeves version. I hated the Keanu Reeves version. It sucked. The original was the best. Gotta see the original. Next I got is I know this is a crappy movie, but I'm a big comic book fan, and I had to get it. It was the 2-disc special edition of the Hulk. It comes with never before deleted scenes, inside look at the dogfight scene, and interactive exploration of Hulk's physical capabilities. Follow the evolution of the Hulk. Motion capture suit. Play an entire level of the Hulk video game. Renowned artists around the world create the scene from the film in their own animation styles. And the feature audio commentary by Ang Lee. This Hulk movie sucked, I know, but I got it because I like the Hulk. I like I met Lou Ferrigno, who's in this movie, plays the security guard. This movie was great to me. I liked it. The music was done by Danny Elfman, who did Batman and other Tim Burton movies. So if you like this movie, it's a bomb. I know it didn't do good in the box office, but I like it because I'm a big comic book fan. Another movie I got recently is The Matrix with Keanu Reeves. I never had this movie. I had it, but I lost it during my move, so I had to pick up another one. I got it at an Atlantic City's Best Buy. It has enhanced features for your DVD-ROM, special features, web chat events, and special features like behind-the-scenes documentaries with cast crew commentary, music-only audio soundtrack. Follow the White Rabbit and take the red pills for more mysterious, mind-boggling extras. Interactive menu, filmography, seeing access, English subtitles. This was good by the. Who was it done by? It was done by the Wachowski brothers. Great movie. It's one of Keanu Reeves' better movies. One of his good movies in it. He did a good job in it. And Lawrence Fishburne, of course, he was good in it. And this is one that I first saw. This is where I first was introduced into Hugo Weaving, who played Mr. Smith. You guys see this movie? It's real good. Next movie I got is another old one from the 80s. It has Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen, and it is Starman. This is another good one. It's by John Carpenter. You know John Carpenter makes good movies, and I've always wanted to see this. My dad told me, you gotta see this movie, you gotta see this movie, and I'm gonna be seeing this tonight. So I'll be trying to watch this real good. Starman with Jeff Bridges. Next, I got a special edition of The Bandits with Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, and Kate Blanchett. They rob banks, and they are, but the it's real good. They scheme to place bank managers on their house arrest before they rob the bank. It's real good. Gotta see this. It's by David Arnold Rifkin, AJ Ashok Amanj, and David Huberman. And I heard it's real good. Next I got is a Russell Crowe movie. I know a lot of people say Russell Crowe. I don't like Russell Crowe that much. I didn't like him in The Beautiful Mind because it robbed Lord of the Rings of its Oscar win. But Lord of the Rings did win an Oscar for Best Picture in The Return of the King. It should have won one for Fellowship. But I got one Russell Crowe movie that always was good. Cinderella Man. This was a good movie. You gotta see this. It has deleted scenes, ringside seats, the man, the movie, legend, filmmaker journey, done by Ron Howard. And it's about the boxer Jim Braddock, who was poor, and he had to get a second chance, and he got a second chance into boxing and became a big legend because of it. About Jim Braddock, the friends and family behind the legend, fight card casting Cinderella Man, for director, the history of boxing, and the Cinderella Man photo gallery by Kodak. You gotta see this movie. My dad told me it's a good movie. I love it. Now the final movie, I know I know everybody's gonna be on my channel saying, "Why did you get this movie? Why did you get this movie?" I liked it. It was a personal favorite of mine. It was like favorite movie I got. I remember getting it because I got a figure after it, and it is Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella in Masters of the Universe. Yes, I got this movie. I got it for free with Best Buy bucks, and since I got this for free, I picked this one. It was $5, and I wanted it because it was like one of my favorite movies of all time. It was the first movie Courtney Cox was introduced from Friends. Frank Langella's in it, Dracula, if you know him, and Dolph Lundgren, the famous Russian from Rocky. I know this movie had like gay overtones, but He-Man was my hero. He was from my era, the 80s. I remember watching He-Man when I go home from school, and I used to watch it all the time before my mom made me do my homework for school. I always liked He-Man, but my favorite villain was Skeletor in it. And some of the bounty hunters, they only had like 3 main villains from this. It was He-Man, Evil-Lyn, Beastman, and Skeletor were the bad guys. And of course they had Man-at-Arms, Tila, He-Man, and the Sorceress. They had Gwildor, who was supposed to be like an Orko character by Billy Bartley. That's the only thing right I have about it. It didn't show the other Masters of the Universe. And it's not called He-Man Masters of the Universe. It's just called Masters of the Universe. It should be called He-Man Masters of the Universe, because you don't know what this movie was. There is a sequel to it called Cyborg. It was done by Jean-Claude Van Damme. It was supposed to be called Masters of the Universe 2, where He-Man fights Faker, but they never made it. They scrapped that idea and made a movie called Cyborg. So that's a little fact about that. And last but not least, for the DVDs, I picked up at Best Buy also The Ring, Blu-ray. I love this movie. Renee Zellweger, Naomi Watts. I mean, not Renee Zellweger. I mean, Naomi Watts was in it. It was good. Brian Cox is in it. Martin Henderson. It was good. It was a great, scary movie. It was a PG scary movie. And when that girl broke the fourth wall, you'd be screaming. I remember a story where I watched the cursed video thing and a phone call, and I thought it was the phone ringing for my death, but it was my dad. That was a good nostalgic memory. So if you like this movie, you gotta get it. I love the art on the box. You see her like the little girl, and then you see her in their monster form. And the last movie I picked up, yes, I finally got it. I've been looking all over for this movie, and that is V for Vendetta. one of the greatest movies of all time. Natalie Portman, Hugo Weaving is like one of my favorite ones. Stephen Ray is in it. It's done by the Wachowski brothers and it's based on a comic, V for Vendetta by Vertigo. I love this movie, and if anyone has to say anything bad about this movie, has to answer me personally. But this movie was great. So that's the Philly Movie Guys DVD and Blu-ray update for this week, and I'll be getting some more stuff in soon. So keep watching out there, and the Philly Movie Guy will always be there to take you to his movie cave. Okay? See you soon. Peace.